Poppy K and her bookish thoughts, adventures with ogres and astronauts. Poppy K and her bookish thoughts. Poppy K, subscribe, like, comment and share. Hello, part 2. So today's Monday. I've uploaded the vlog. It's just going to be so long. I managed to do another couple of chapters yesterday, but I just don't think I'm going to get it done in time, but we'll see. I must admit though, I am really liking it. Hello, my name's Katie, by the way. If you're new, welcome. I'm just vlogging. So here's my outfit of the day. Got this t-shirt on and jeans and a little shrug. And I've got my coffee. So I'm going to have this. I'm waiting on the delivery and then do some reading. Well, hello. Just thought I'd give you a bit of an update. I am on page 222, I think, of Babel. Still really loving it, and I've annotated loads. And I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to run out of strips. But anyway, absolutely loving it. I'm just had my dinner and I'm thinking about making like a little fabric book cover. So when I take off, like, because I don't like reading my hard book backs with the dust cover on because I find it very annoying. So I thought I would go to the fabric shop tomorrow after work, so I'll probably bring you with me, and I might pick out a little bit of fabric and I think I'm going to make some book covers. So that could possibly be what I'm doing tomorrow. I've just put my hoodie on. I've got a new hoodie on with a book on, and I've also got a new blanket. So I'm sat here with a new blanket. I'm going to read a couple more chapters. In fact, I might try and read book 3 of this because it's set in like books, and I'm probably going to see if I can read book 3, and then I've only got a little bit left to read tomorrow, and then I will hopefully have this up and finished by Wednesday. And then after that, I want to read Book Eaters. I'm just itching to get into that book. Really am. It's terrible, isn't it? But I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying this, and I would definitely, at this moment in time, about halfway through the book, I would definitely recommend. If you don't know about Babel, it's either Babel, but in the book, on the audiobook, they call it Babel. So somebody please help me and tell me what it is. But if you don't know what it is, it's about a young boy who was brought over from China. He'd had to change his name to Robin, and they go to the Oxford University. So this is my second book this year of reading about Oxford University. The It Girl was set in Oxford University. Oh, that's my husband. I will be back in a minute. Okay, so where was I? Okay, so basically Robin has come to Babel or Babel again, if you know how to pronounce it. And he's in this, oh no, the building's not there, that building there. That is where they do all the linguistics and stuff like that, and he's a translator basically, so he's there to translate, and that's where I've got to at the moment. Oh no, I was going to tell you something, but that would have been a spoiler, so anyway, so it's basically about a boy who goes to Oxford University and is studying translation and is within this tower, the Babel Tower. They're called the Babblers, so it must be Babel. Babel. I don't know. Anyway, they're called the Babblers, and they translate works of fiction or just works of literature. Works of literature. So that's what I'm reading. That's that at the moment. So I'm just going to carry on and listen to this and see if I can get a few more chapters done. So, as you saw, I went to the fabric shop and I might have to have a look for a pattern or whatever. I did this one just by eye and measured it by my book. So, I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. And it was the last of that material. So, yeah. So, it's quite good. I'm just... hang on a minute, delivery. It was only dog food. Yeah, so it's just like two little pockets, so you can slide your book in and out nice and easily. It's just nice. It's nice to hold. I don't like, and especially if you've got like a detailed hardcover underneath the dust jacket. I just can't stand reading it with the dust jacket. And then I also picked up, so I picked up this fabric. I've still got loads left. I only got 1/2 metre. The only thing is, I picked up the wrong thing to stuff it out with. I'll tell you in a minute. So I got this lovely fabric with books on, and then I ended up getting this fabric. It's like got all text on it. I'll flip you around. Yeah, I got this with all the text on. So it's got all different fonts and things like that. I thought that was quite fun. So I'm going to make one up with that. Yeah, as you can see, you just literally just folds in and out, and then I've lined it as well. So it's all nicely lined. So, but the thing that I've used on the inside, so this is like a twofer. You can use it also as an oven glove. I don't know what I picked up. I thought it was like batting, but it's not. It's like you can use it for oh, you can use it for quilts and stuff like that, but at least it'll keep my hands warm. So I picked up that, and I've got quite a bit of it left, but it's very ASMR, very crinkly. So I just need to get some batting, really. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to pack this away now, and I'm going to carry on reading Babel. Well, hello, update. I have finished Babel. I'll discuss that later. My glasses are steaming up. I've just been out with the dog and I'm just going off to work. So I will see you when I get back from work, get changed, have a coffee, and I will discuss my feelings. I hope you have a good day. So, I finished Babel yesterday. I'm going to call it Babel because that's what they were calling it on the audiobook. This was fabulous. I annotated it, and I annotated the heck out of it. If you have a look, excuse me, if you can hear popping candy, I've just had some chocolate with popping candy in. Yeah, an absolutely fabulous book. If you do not know what this book is about, we follow a young protagonist who changes his name to Robin Swift. He is basically brought back from, is it Canton? I think it's Canton, and by a quite wealthy white man, and he's brought back to this country, and basically he is tutored in how to become a scholar, so he could then enter Oxford University, and the sector of Oxford University, Babel, which is the linguistics core, if you like, where they translate certain pieces of literature and things like that. Robin is also accompanied by three other characters. There's Rami, there's Victoire, and there's, I can't remember what her name is. Letty. Letty is, she's white, but she has got to the university through her parents, who are quite well established in the upper classes, and she also has a lot in common with Victoire, Rami and Robin, because she is a woman, and back in the 1800s it was very, very rare, shall we say, for women to have any education or anything like that. They were basically kept in the house. Victoire, by the way, she's black and she's also a woman, so she's got it sort of on the double-edged sword. This book tackles racism, it tackles attitudes and things like that to foreign students. It also tackles the love-hate relationship that you have as a student, and I absolutely agree with that. Having been a student, you absolutely love being where you are with all the friends that you are, and the life and everything, but then you hate it because you've got to study and you've got all this work to do. It is a very love-hate relationship being at university, and I think that R.F.Kung actually portrayed that very well. As far as the dark academia aspect of this book, the descriptions were there. They were definitely there, and they take you through and all this kind of thing. You know, you can imagine the books, the smell of the books and things like that. She does all of that. I think she could probably have gone a little bit deeper into a little bit more atmospherics of what Oxford is like, you know, what the university was like, the rooms and things like that that they stayed. But I was quite happy with the dark academia vibes that you get from this book. The characters, I would like to have known a little bit more about the characters. I don't think there was enough character exploration, but I mean, it is quite a thick book, and there is a lot that happens in here. It took me read this in 3 sittings. I just didn't want to put it down, and yesterday I basically got in from work and read until I went to bed last night. It is such a good book. It has a tiny little bit of fantasy in there because the tower that they at Babel, where they do the translating, they also use the power of silver, and this is kind of the only bit of fantasy that you would get throughout, or fantasy stroke magic that you'll get in this book. If you're into fantasy, you probably, I mean, I'm not saying you won't like it, because you might like it, but I think if you're into like your epic high fantasy, I don't think this is probably for you. But having said that, sometimes a change is as good as a rest. So I gave this 5 stars. I absolutely loved it, and I cannot wait to reread it again. As I say, I've annotated and all that kind of thing, and I'll leave my bookmark in there. So yeah, I absolutely loved this book. Brilliant. 5 out of 5. And then, on another note, I have picked up, well, I've literally just picked it up because I've only just got in from work. I've got, oh, the dust covers upstairs. This is The Book Eaters, and I'm going to read that next. So this is my book cover that I made. So it fits on this small book, and it also fits on this size as well. So I'm gonna make a few more of these, but as I say, I did this one without a pattern. It was just kind of eyeballed it, but I absolutely love how it turned out. So, and that's the pattern. So Book Eaters is next, but I will probably do that in next week's vlog. So I'm going to cut that off here now because I had to carry it on. I hope you enjoyed Monday's vlog. A little bit of a bonus for you, but yeah, I had to, because I didn't think I was going to finish this in time. So 5 out of 5 stars. I'm going to go and edit, upload this, and hopefully you'll see it later on. Thanks a lot for watching. You look after yourself, you look after everybody else. I was just about to say my other hook line, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to see you soon. Bye!